So it's finally here. I've been waiting for about 2 weeks for the rest of my equipment to come in, and I told you that I was upgrading my studio. Well, finally, I got my monitor, big ass monitor. If you're a gamer, you're gonna love this thing. I ordered a control switch from PreSonus. Gotta show you that, and new piano keyboard MIDI device. That was the one that took forever. It took forever. So since my last video, it's been about 2.5 weeks and itching. I've just been itching to make a video and post it. So my first video is gonna be the equipment I got. I'm just gonna go and show you my studio. It's all done, it's all set up. And that's gonna be home base for the shadows from here on in. So hopefully you can stick around. Let's go and check it out. Look at the size of that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Get a bigger view here. There we go. Yeah. Also bought me this new PC that came with a beautiful mounting rack for my headphones. This is a Samsung 49-inch ultra wide screen. The reason I got this was so that I could see my entire session of what's going on. So I have my mix template set up so that if I click the folder of, so this one I got set up for bass. If I click that, they just disappear off here. These are my main buses. Okay? So if my basses will mix straight through, I have like 7 or 10 basses that'll go right through to the bass bus, which is right here. And then that will go straight out to the master fader. So when I click open on that, they just show up. So only what I'm working with is going to be in my face, but I can see all of them without a problem. And then right up here, I'll be able to see my track play. Up here, I'll be able to edit without a problem. Oh, this is just fantastic. Gaming on this thing is insane. And finally, I have a machine that I can run my studio and a game and download and do all kinds of crap at the same time and make music, YouTube videos on top of that. So it's absolutely freaking, I'm so glad it's all done. Next thing was this keyboard, the Nectar Impact GX61. So it's a 61 key. Sorry, I'm speaking like right into the mic here, sorry about that. So my last one was 49 keys. This one's a little bit larger. I wanted the 88 key, but this one I think will be better in my studio because I have more room. Like the other one, the one I wanted, the 88 key, was a little bit wider out and definitely longer. These lights are going to be used for my YouTube videos coming up, so you guys can see my face, and I'll have picture in picture, so you can see what I'm doing on screen as well as me talking straight to my shadows. I got this control device. When I first set this thing up, I plugged it in and everything was blinking and flashing, and this knob was going up and down, sliding all up. Like, what in the hell? So if you guys ever do get this PreSonus fader port, when it's doing that, all you got to do is hit, which one did I hit here?
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
One of them was for Studio One. the top one. And then it just set it right up from my studio. And then when I went into my studio, everything works. Everything does exactly what it says on here, like scrolling, whatever, everything. Every button does exactly what it says. There's no messing around. It's easy peasy. So good. So now everything is set up. So what I had earlier, everything was going reverse into my mixer. So I'm not really using this the way it should be right now. And the way I had it set up earlier is also not the way I would like it set up. I need a bigger one of those suckers. That's an interface. So what I had was my interface was going into my mixer and my mixer was going out to my speakers.
You are a loser.
Okay, and then my little tiny computer speakers were plugged into the earphone jack so that I can just go between the two and add extra sound. It was awesome for gaming. That was the main thing. I'd turn those speakers down to listen to my studio monitors, but the way this was set up, I could hear this hissing sound through my studio monitors. You know what I mean? So it was like a terrible setup. So then, what I did, this is stupid. Okay, so I'm going from the earphone jack of my console into the input of my mixing board, and then going from the headphone jack out into those speakers.
You really are a loser.
Okay, so the studio monitors now are coming out of this console. So everything sounds the way it should, according to my studio monitors. That's how I want it to sound. This is basically for my gaming setup in movies, which also this massive subwoofer down here is hooked up to as well. And that thing shakes in this house. It's massive. So that is the setup. This is where, if you continue to watch, this is Shadow headquarters. This is where we're going to be hanging out. You're going to be watching and listening to epic sounds coming out of this room. Everything's set up beautifully. Cool. Well, till next time. Thanks for joining me, Shawny.